Hello. What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to the live. Okay, let me turn this down. There we go. I was hearing myself reverb on the stream. But today we're going to be reacting to. Oh, hello, Miss J. Thanks for joining the stream. Hope you've been doing well as well. Today we're going to react to like most of the Summer Games Fest and Xbox Showcase announcements that I missed last week. Cause I was gonna live stream about like I don't really feel like streaming like both things at the same time. That would have been like 4 hours. I kind of didn't want to do that, so I also might record the Sonic stuff as reaction for my main channel. So let me get that recording started real quick. So forgive me if I don't talk for a little bit though. Okay. Yo, it looks so good though. Oh, he referenced the Sonic Adventure 1 line. Oh, Sand Road! Was that Sand? I think that was Sand Road. What the? Yo, I have no idea what Sega franchise that is, but I know it looks cool. I forgot what Sega franchise that is. I honestly forgot. Joker! Yo, that's dope. That's dope. So glad they're putting the Sega part back in Sonic Racing again. I really did miss that part about it. Like when that's the one thing I hated about Team Sonic Racing. I hated that so much. Oh, snap. Oh yeah, the leaks were true. Minecraft. The leaks were true. That's so dope though. So basically Smash Kart. I will probably get the game on sale though, because I know the game is $70. But that is dope. Hold on. There's another thing I want to react to in a second. Okay, I don't know why my thing glitched out, but I'll fix that during editing. I'll probably watch this later. Okay, what's the other thing? Oh, the opening cinematic actually got leaked, so we're gonna watch that as well. Let's see. Wait, the Dawn Paw's back? Bro, that's funny. Dang. Yo, wait. He didn't slide. Oh, I thought he was gonna slide back for him, just like with Tails. That's crazy. Yo, the song sounds pretty good. It sounds muffled, so. Yo, that's actually clean. Wait, wait, yes, wait. Team Sonic Racing had an opening. It wasn't on this Switch version, though. That's the one thing I did find out about the Switch version. It's going to be $60, but all the other versions, standard edition, is going to be $70. Which, if I had to guess, they probably have to remove stuff like the opening cinematic, just like Team Sonic Racing. But My overall thoughts on it. I will say this. I know I might get some hate. This game is a better deal than Mario Kart World. Just because of the different crossover characters. That's probably why. I'm not saying Mario Kart World is not a good game. Both of them are kind of expensive, but if you ask me what is a better deal, it's this game. And plus, too, Sega is going to have discounts of this game probably during the holidays anyway. So, yeah. So, yeah, guys, those are my reaction to Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. I will see y'all next time. Goodbye and deuces. Okay, I stopped recording. So, what was some other things I wanted to react to? Where's the other thing? Or do I have to pull it up real quick? Okay, I'm gonna have to pull it up. Give me a second. Okay, hold on. Some other things I wanted to react to. No. There it is. So, let's see. Was it this one? Or was that the same link? Oh, that's the same link. I'll look at that in a bit, though. If I have to. I want to react to Splatoon Raiders. The spin-off to Splatoon. The very first spin-off. That casually just got... I actually have to wait for this ad to play. Actually, no. Okay, good. Thank you. No ads. Okay, that's good. Did you read the article, Fry? Oh, there they are. What's that odd glow? Why am I getting... What's that book called? Lord of the Fly vibes from this. I'm literally getting Lord of the Fly vibes. So this is this open world Splatoon game? I think it is. Okay. No release date yet, sadly. Wait. Oh no, it's more to it. Okay.
What's cracking, Squid Squad? Incoming report from the Squid Research Lab. Without further ado, we're excited to share our latest findings. What you just witnessed are signs of the first ever Splatoon spin-off game coming ashore. Splatoon Raiders. Playing as a mechanic, you'll go on an adventure in the mysterious Spiralite Islands alongside Deep Cut.
Oh, Deep Cut. I just realized the name. That's clever.
Splatoon Raiders is launching exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system, but research is still underway. We'll report more on our findings when the results are in.
So basically, we don't have a release date yet. What is that? It that can't be. Okay. Oh, no. Is this? Wait. Splatoon 3 getting an update? Okay, it is more stuff, I think. I need to get back into Splatoon. I only really played the first one. I really do need to get back into Splatoon.
Well, an update to the Splatoon 3 game is also coming down the spillway. The Splatlands collection, which features new weapons from the Barazushi and Embers brands, is on its way.
Oh yeah, that's how you know I haven't played it. I have no idea what she's
And of
talking.
course, different
Dang.
sub-weapons and specials. We've identified 30 in total and hope you'll try them out for yourselves. In addition, weapons freshness caps will be raised. And you can earn new in-game badges. Plus, Series Weapon Power, a new stat to dive into, is being added to Anarchy Battle Series.
Why do I have a
This
feeling
will
that's
track
gonna
your
be
effectiveness
broken?
per weapon based on your win-loss ratio in battle.
Okay, it shows how good you are with that weapon.
To
Okay.
pit you against other players with similar stats. Follow the Squid Research Lab for our latest findings. Plus,
Wait, is this Pokemon theme level? I think it is. Wait, or they bring it back.
don't call it a comeback.
Oh wow.
Urchin Underpass
Wow, they
from
really
the
bringing
original
this
Splatoon
back.
game returns to the rotation for some fresh splatting on classic turf.
This actually was one of the best maps.
Lastly, but not leastly, for Nintendo Switch 2 players. You'll notice more detailed visuals, and the game will appear smoother in certain locations, such as the square in Splatsville and the Grand Festival grounds. But no need to fear. Nintendo Switch players and Nintendo Switch 2 players will still be able to splat together.
Well, I thought Splatoon 3 didn't release on Switch.
Free update for
What?
Splatoon 3
I don't
is
think.
scheduled
Wait,
to
did it release on
June 12th.
the original Splatoon 3
Stay
released on the
tuned for
original
further
Switch too?
updates.
I don't think so. And that update, I think just. Oh, it came out today, surprisingly. Okay, hold on. Let me stop this. No. Okay. That's actually pretty cool. I do need to get back into Splatoon. Where's the other announcement? Okay, where is... There we go. Okay, that was actually pretty cool. I actually like that. If I had to guess, maybe Splatoon Raiders will probably be a holiday title, if I had to guess, or next year. So what was this again? Oh, Ukulele Replay. Oh, I love Ukulele. I still have it on 360. Okay, we're just gonna skip this real quick. This looks a lot better than the original. This should how the game should have been. Play the demo. Oh, the demo's on Steam? You know what? I should have played it. You know what? I might play it tomorrow. I actually might play it tomorrow then. I did not know the demo was on Steam. I did not know. I should have played it today. I did not know. Shoot. I'll probably live stream a little bit the demo tomorrow. I'm probably gonna play like what's it Roblox tomorrow too. So let's see what other announcement was it I have. I've like a huge list of links of stuff I missed from last week. Wait, I think this is Super Meat Boy. Yeah. Actually, I want to look at the announcement. Do I have the announcement for Super Meat Boy first? Then I'll look at the 15-minute gameplay. No. I think that's... I don't think I have the announcement. Do I have the announcement? Guys, give me a second. Hold on. I want to react to the announcement trailer first before reacting to that. So give me a second.
myself. I was prepared.
Okay, I found it. Mark? No. Yo, this looks crazy. Yo. Yo, this looks crazy. I probably would get this. Dang. Wait, is this multiplayer or is this? Okay, I'll probably watch the 15 minutes of it in a bit. Coming early. Okay. Yo, that's actually. Yo. It's been such a long time since I played Super Meat Boy. That's crazy. Okay, let's go to the other announcement. What was this one? Was this Mouse? What was this one? Okay. Okay, I won't have to look at that in a second. I want to look at this, react to this though.
Hey everyone, Hans here for Kuala Lumpur. While we are all busy cooking for our next game, today we have a surprise dish to share with you.
Hi, Diane here. So, remember that sneak peek of Future Mayday that we posted last year?
Yeah, that wasn't a teaser for nothing, you know.
That's right. We're happy to announce that we have joined forces with Shueisha.
Yeah, they're the ones behind Weekly Shonen Jump. So many good titles. And their next label, Shueisha Games, who will help us to bring our next experience to life. Well, let's stop teasing and show them, shall we? Let's go!
The music give me some Splatoon vibes.
Vinyl City, the music capital of the world. 3 years ago, our band battled some of the greatest artists here.
And we're gonna battle more!
We are?
Of course! This time, we're taking it to the road!
Why am I getting Hi-Fi Rush vibes from this? This looks like Hi-Fi Rush. Yo, this actually looks dope. Now in development for PCs and consoles. Yeah, I'm getting huge Hi-Fi Rush from it, and we don't care about that. Wait, it's Call of Duty? Yeah, not now. Let's see. Okay, let me go to this real quick. That's a bot. Let me delete that. Okay. Where is the other thing real quick? Okay. Next announcement was this one again. What was this one? Oh, I think I know what it is. I think. Okay, let me mute this just in case. I have copyrighted material. I'm not sure. Okay. Now we're going to skip this. Okay. Oh, this game. This game it reminds me of that one old Flash game. It was like Line Rider or something like that. That's the vibe I'm getting for this. Oh. Yo, I might have to wishlist this. I'll wishlist it in a bit. I like that. I actually like that. Okay. Let's go. What's the next announcement real quick? Let's see. There you go. Okay, let's go to the next announcement. Oh, Indiana Jones. Okay, yeah. This got announced a couple days ago. Actually want to see this.
Here we go.
Good luck, Indy.
What are you doing, Jones? Are you crazy?
Wait, is this the Oh, it's your master. A new adventure begins. Okay, no, it's not.
This is where it starts. Beneath the streets of Rome. Enter the city of Antioch. Find the secret relic. Bring it back to the Holy See. Defend the secret. They worshipped the giants.
Oh, wow. Indiana Jones, The Great Circle, The Order of the Giants. Okay. September 4th, 2025. Play it now with Xbox Game
Pass.
Oh, you can play it now? Oh, that's the first. Oh, it is an updated version. Okay, okay. This is DLC. I was about to say. Okay. Okay, let's go to the other announcements. See, what was this? What was this one now? Wait, is this a Microsoft hand? Oh yes, a handheld. I forgot Microsoft made a new handheld.
I told myself I was prepared.
I'm getting old flashback from old creepy consoles commercials. Yo, that looks clean. New game, seamless play. Download natively. The console looks cool. Silk Song. A lot of people have been asking for that. Power of Xbox. Yo, this looks clean. This is an Xbox. An Xbox. That's actually smart, collabing with the actual company that makes those platforms. That's actually a smart way of doing that. That's actually really clever of Microsoft. I'm not gonna lie, that's really clever. And plus, it's been rumored for like a couple years that they're gonna make a handheld console. But I think it's a full video of it. Like, I think I got like another video of it that goes more in depth. I think this is, yeah, like inside of the ROG. Okay, I actually do want to watch this, even though it's 10 minutes. I do want to watch this.
For the first time, a player is going to be able to hold the power of the Xbox experience
Actually, hold on.
in their hand
Let me
and
turn
take
off
it with
this.
them anywhere they want to go.
This is a breakthrough moment for Xbox.
It's a ruthlessly player-first, game-first Xbox experience.
The familiarity makes a huge difference. It just feels like you are home.
It's all about putting gaming front and center. We want to make this feel like it's a device that's built for players. That's our whole goal.
Or their whole goal to be copy Nintendo. Well, Nintendo didn't do it first, but they want to make it popular.
So in partnership with Asus, we're going to be releasing two devices, the Xbox Ally and the Xbox Ally X. And the first thing you're going to notice about these devices is this new design. For me, it feels like I'm holding an Xbox.
It goes back to the Xbox game controller. People have muscle memory, the shape, the way it fits in your hands, the asymmetrical thumbsticks, the ABXY. And imagine just pulling that apart and dropping in a full color, rich display.
So that's what that means. Okay, so that's why they were doing that.
This project started, bringing the Xbox experience into a handheld category.
The color of the buttons, that familiar ergonomic gamepad feel, the ability to have impulse triggers, right?
We have that precision Xbox controller experience, the rumble feedback and the haptics that just feels so natural.
You pick it up, it looks like an Xbox, it feels like an Xbox, it plays like an Xbox.
I love the screen. The screen is absolutely gorgeous.
We thought about the brightness that you needed on the panel. 1080p, 120 hertz refresh rate, and BRR.
It was so important to us that the experience from both the hardware and software side feel like an Xbox device from the moment you turn it on.
That's what people love about consoles. Press the power button and play. No configuration necessary. I just want to play games.
So let's take them to games. Let's take them straight to Xbox. Let's take them straight into what they want to do. You know that amazing moment when the Nexus comes up on the screen and you know you're about to have a fun time? Let's bring that to handheld.
Everything's coming together across the silicon, across the hardware, across the operating system to really deliver that Xbox first experience that players have been asking for. The full gameplay experience that you expect on a PC or a console, it's now available in your hands.
That's crazy.
Xbox Ally is designed to be your great portable gaming companion, allowing you to bring your entire library of games with you on the go.
It's just a super flexible device. It's going to give me a great balance in terms of the battery life and the performance. It also
Yeah, that's a crazy. Yeah, I want to know what the average battery life of this. Okay, hold on. Let's pause. Okay, let's see. I'm a tech nerd, so 1080p, 60 here, 100 refresh rate. Okay, that's good. AMD. That's a good CPU. Okay, 16 gigabytes of RAM. That's necessary. Storage, that's a little bit. Well, that's the smaller version. That's the smaller version. So the storage is not. So that's for I believe the weaker version. But all the specs, you basically. If I have to estimate, close to a PS5 or Xbox Series X in the palm of your hand. So that's really good. That's really good.
For AAA gaming, wonderful length of battery life, given the new efficient processor it has and large battery size.
If you've played a console, this is what you'd expect it to be. Use your Game Pass to get games, remote play to your console. It's a very familiar experience.
The Xbox Ally is great. The Xbox Ally X is the best handheld I've ever tried.
Xbox Ally X is really designed for the most demanding players who want a premium experience, including the highest resolutions, the highest fidelity.
Part of me still will get a Steam Deck, probably. I'll see. Wait. No. Okay, now this is the main one. Okay, this is the main one. The same thing, same 1080p, 120 hertz refresh rate. This is a better, way better. 24 gigs of memory, 1 terabyte. Okay. Wait a minute. Hold on. So, this has more memory than the PS5 and Xbox Series X. So technically, this might be the most powerful handheld. Or wait, this can't be more. Is this more powerful? I don't think it's more powerful than PS5, but this gotta be up there. That's crazy. I want to know the prices though, but that's crazy though.
Someone that is seeking that next level of gaming.
This is your absolute behemoth. All the bells and whistles. You've maxed out your storage, the performance of the product and the chip.
The Ryzen AI Z2 Extreme is the absolute best in terms of handheld processors that you can have today.
The industry-leading AI engine in your handheld device. Inconceivable even 3 years ago.
We have integrated in the power of AI experiences in ways that haven't even been imagined.
That means for the players, it's easier to enjoy, easier to start, and having help, AI is a companion for players.
Think of all the use cases that would blend AI-based audio, AI-based gaming assisting functions, AI-based rendering capabilities.
We wanted to build a handheld that can play the latest AAA games. I'm super excited. We've done something really, really good together.
A perfect blend of performance, power efficiency, functionality, and amazingly, this is just the beginning.
What's the price? The journey? I'm gonna have to look up the price in a second, because I'm curious.
It was called the cardboard unit, is what they sent us. This was from Asus. This is the very beginning stages of what would become Xbox Ally and the Xbox Ally X.
When we started prototyping, there were a lot of naysayers internally saying that, hey, look, Asus, you don't have game content. We went to Microsoft and say, hey, Microsoft, is there an opportunity for us to build a handheld category with Windows?
So we did actually get a functional build of Windows running on this, and you could play a game.
Oh yeah, we powered it on. I think I played Quake on it.
The handheld gaming community is absolutely one of the most enthusiastic community we've seen. They provided so much feedback with our first rendition of Ally.
We realized there's so many things that our community can tell us that we can do a better job.
It came down to the fact that these devices were not really truly gaming-oriented devices, the way we think about consoles and Xbox.
Hey, let's have Microsoft come in and revamp the software on this, turn it into an Xbox without getting rid of everything that makes Windows great. Let's turn this into a console worthy of the name console, worthy of the name Xbox.
That was the moment where we said, wow.
That's when all the light bulbs started to go off.
So we decided to start a partnership with them and do something wholly unique for us as Xbox.
We have different yet very complementary capabilities. You have Asus making industry-leading hardware, and you take Xbox and you bring all of the experience we have in console and in gaming and bring that together into this portable device.
How do we start with this and add this to make it feel like a combination of Asus and Xbox working together?
I mean, this is exaggeration, but at the end of the day, you're doing some form of the flat fingers. You get a device like this, and that makes it just so much more comfortable to hold on to the entire time.
That opens up more access to your index fingers with your shoulder bumper, as well as those triggers at the back. It just feels more intuitive.
No one has ever seen this before, and this was a request from you as a kickoff for a proof of concept. Like, what if we put an Xbox button on an Asus Ally?
You could imagine a world where that button on this device was the Xbox button that you see on an Xbox controller.
When we were talking to the designers at Asus, they were basically saying, well, our products, they're not round, they're angular chisels and angles. And so this is the new Xbox button shape.
To place the Xbox Nexus on the rhombus is such a beautiful representation of the marriage of the precision, the robustness of Asus's design, and the power of Xbox.
Yeah, that's
Something
actually
that I
kind of
think really
clean.
cool is we have a micro texture, which is that little Easter egg that starts to hint to the partnership between Asus and Xbox.
It is the best of Xbox. It is the best of Windows. Working with Asus and creating something specifically designed to help gamers have the experience that they have so long dreamt of.
Until now, the experience that you could have on the go was just not even remotely close to the experience that you could have playing games at home.
You look at this device in your hand and you're just blown away. How did we put this incredibly high-end console into a handheld?
I think once people hold it in their hands for the first time, they're going to be sold. Instant on, get right into your game. It feels like everything you wanted a handheld to be, but it wasn't quite getting there. This is it.
When you boot up your Xbox Ally, it's going to boot into the Xbox experience.
We're turning off the desktop and other processes to optimize for gaming. That lets you have all of this memory back that can go just towards your games.
I don't have to think about Windows. All I have to think about is my game. And being focused on my game, and I'm gonna get my highest
They're
score.
still
I'm gonna
showing
be
the
able
same
to
exact
complete that
game for
level.
3.
Those are right there for me.
You're just one button press away from getting your game bar that allows you to access various functionalities, utilities, and settings.
Game bar is going to bring all this fantastic utility there for you. You'll be able to, see the performance of the games. You'll be able to send messages to your friends.
Your most recently used games, connecting to a Wi-Fi network, or changing the volume.
If I wanted to bring some app experiences thanks to the game bar, like Discord and stuff, I don't have to leave my gaming experience.
We've made it really fast, controller friendly.
It's all there and meeting the players' needs rather than having the players find it.
But what's so special about the Xbox Ally is that you can play all of the games that are available on Windows from whatever storefront or launcher that be. All of them are available for you on the go.
Now that's
you don't
dope.
have to kick out to a bunch of different launchers. You go to one shared library and they're all there for you.
The real magic
Now
of
that
Xbox
is
Live
crazy,
Anywhere
though.
is the fact that I'm taking my progression, my achievements with me anywhere that I go.
That's your identity. That's your library. It's the community that you have. Anywhere you are. Not where the device is. Xbox is about you.
Not, I want to play that, I need to go over there. No, I want to play the game I want to play. Like anywhere. What game do you want to play? Here it is.
Xbox is everywhere. Whether you download it, play locally on your device, or you play in the cloud, it should be a unified experience.
Being able to unlock people from a single device is magic.
It's going to be faster to fun. There's going to be more ways to play. And you are going to be blown away with the size and scale of access that you have to your content and library.
One thing that is true is how much play is important to
Y'all talking about the game, but y'all ain't bringing up the price.
Hold that in your hand and you can take it with you everywhere. I think there's just something beautiful about that we all need. That's what Ally brings to Xbox players.
As a product, this is actually really good. But I'm curious, holiday 2025. Yo, that's crazy. So we're gonna untab this. Let me go to the okay, let's see. Where's the website? Okay, do I have to look this up? Okay. Okay, let me look this up. Okay. Hold on, guys. I'll go right back to the announcements real quick. I want to look this up real quick. Yeah, price. Okay. Anywhere, anytime. Full screen experience. A game bar. And for have all your launchers. Okay. If it's not saying the price, 9 out of 10, it's probably going to be expensive. Because I don't see no price. Of course, games, you can play all your launchers. So that'll be Steam, Epic Game Store. So that's really good. But I want to... Where's okay, Ally's website? Okay, that's nothing. Okay. I have no idea. There's no price point for it. So that must mean that it's probably going to be expensive. It's probably going to be expensive. So yeah. But everything, like, I actually would get that if I had the money. Like, that actually is a really good deal. That actually, I can see that somewhat competing with the Switch, but I don't think it's going to dethrone the Switch, though. So what's the next announcement I missed? Wait, what's the big walk? Let's see. Let me mute this because I'm not sure that's copyrighted material. Okay. Okay, let's see.
Hello.
Hello.
We're House. You might know us because of our Goose Game.
Oh, Untitled Goose Game! I love that game!
It's a cooperative multiplayer adventure made for friends to play together. It's called Big Walk.
It's a tricky game to describe, but it's mainly about doing two things: talking and walking.
Oh, I can do that. I can do that in real life.
It's a big part of Big Walk, and we've put a lot of work into making a proximity voice chat system that feels natural and playful. You'll sound different if you're speaking up close.
Hello.
Or far away.
Hello.
Or in a tunnel.
Hello.
Or over a walkie-talkie.
Hello. Over.
Or behind soundproof glass. In a situation like this, where you can't hear each other, you'll need to find other ways to communicate. So we've given you lots of ways to point and gesture.
Oh, there they are.
And plenty of tools to stay in touch when you're out of earshot.
I fell down a hole.
If you can't use voice chat, or you just don't feel like it, we've also made a proximity text chat system, so you can play the entire game that way as well. Hello.
The game is set in a big open world that we've filled with all kinds of stuff. To see it all, you'll need to go for a big walk. Exploring as part of a group is a special feeling. Our chat system makes it important to stick together, so navigating the world of Big Walk requires lots of teamwork and talking.
That's not like pass.
I can see a lot of streamers playing this
Or
game.
even lose each other accidentally. When you're apart, you won't be able to talk face to face, and so finding a way back together isn't always straightforward. If you get lost in the bush, don't worry. You'll find plenty of ways to stay in touch and find each other again. Hello? If anyone can hear me, please shoot up a flare. Thank you.
This building behind me has a challenge in it. Completing challenges like these is the way you make progress through the game. They're all about teamwork, and they're all a little bit different. A lot of them are designed so that you find funny and surprising new ways to talk. You might need to do some miming, or come up with a special code, or even sing to each other.
Okay, so you want to find a speaker that's like ooh wah wah ooh wah wah ooh wah wah.
They're not all about talking though. There's a bit of platforming in there, some sports, and some weirder stuff too.
Stop.
Our challenges are open-ended and leave plenty of room for you to do things your own way.
Oh, this is gonna be
Like the rest of
fun.
the game, challenges in Big Walk are about the joy of muddling through things together.
So that's Big Walk. There's heaps to see and do, but there's also lots of room to just hang out in between. We think there's some real magic that happens when you forget your plans and find yourselves doing something else entirely.
You can sit and watch the sunset.
Tell stories as you wait for the night to pass.
Yo, this is dope.
Dancing.
Or you could steal your friend's binoculars and kick them into the ocean.
Oi.
Sorry.
We hope you enjoyed this little tour and got a sense of what we think is so special about this game. We made Big Walk to be a nice way to hang out with your friends in a video game, and we hope you like playing it as much as we do. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Coming 2026. Yo, that's gonna be a fun game. That'll be a nice spring game. That's actually pretty fun. That actually looks fun. Okay, I have a couple more announcements. Let's see. Let's react to this. What was this one? What was this one again? Grounded 2. Okay. Let's see what this one's about. Okay, there we go. Okay, another ad. Let me, okay. There you go. Oh, that's, wait. Oh, this is the full direct. No, I might hold on, I might come back to this. Let me look at something else. Let me look at something else. I might come back to that in a second.
I told myself.
Let's see. Okay, let's see something else. Quick. Oh yeah, Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3 and 4. I actually want to see this. Okay, there we go. It's been a minute since I played a Tony Hawk game. Let's clean. Wait, who's that again? Ninja Turtles, yo, that's clean, that's smart. That's actually smart. They fit so well. Yo, that's clean. Wait, that Doom guy? Oh, wow. Play the demo. Okay, I might have to play the demo tomorrow. Okay, yeah, I'll play the demo. Okay, that's Ukulele and Tony Hawk I have to think about. Okay, let's see. Okay, I think there's like one of the last announcements. I might have to go back to one of them though. Oh, Lego Party. Okay, yeah. Let's see. Skip that. Okay.
It's Saturday night somewhere, so make some noise for Lego Party!
So this is this gonna be Mario Party?
We're minifigures, Dad. We don't have nails.
Yeah, it's Mario Party.
Collect the most golden bricks.
But will you be helped by friendly krakens?
Or hindered by evil monsters.
Or lightly toasted by a flying lizard with wings?
That's a dragon, Ted. And what about our amazing mini games, Ted?
Yo,
We've got more of them than you
I
can
would
count.
buy it because like Mario Party.
It's actually more like 60.
Whoa, that's a lot!
With
Party game built different.
anything can happen.
Anything?
Anything.
Anything?
Yes, anything.
Okay, but certainly not a giant crab, a mythical king cobra, or Master Wu smashing a crate.
Those were literally just on screen, Ted.
Wow! We've got all that and more in Lego Party!
Yo, when is the release date of this? Okay, 2025. Okay, wait, hold on. No Switch 2. That's crazy. Okay, let me go back to that one announcement that was 15 minutes. And then I think that'll be the last thing I want to react to today. Was this the right one? Yeah, Grounded 2. Yeah, it was this one.
I told myself.
Okay. Let's look at this. This looked interesting. I'm getting like a Bug's Life vibe of this.
Grounded. What started as a small passion project to make a quirky game where you're shrunk down to the size of an ant, trying to survive in a backyard, grew into something way bigger than we ever imagined.
Grew to something way bigger. That's
25
funny.
million of you jumped in, explored, built, crafted, and
Hold
brought
on,
up
what?
giant
Okay.
bugs together. Y'all helped make the entire experience very special to us. The team's been cooking up a ton for Grounded 2, and we're so excited to talk about it. And to grease some palms to steal a bit of time from the direct to give you a deeper look. There were so many possibilities and ideas that didn't make it into the first game, so with the sequel, we have the chance to dream bigger. To achieve those dreams, we partnered with the amazing folks at Eidos Montreal. Together, we're taking Grounded from the backyard to an even larger world, the Brook Hollow Community Park.
Oh, wow.
When we started working on Grounded 2, we knew that we wanted to make a bigger world. Fortunately for us, Eidos Montreal became our main partner on developing Grounded 2. They have a lot of similarities to the sorts of things that are important to us at Obsidian. They tend to make very narratively strong games. They make games with really deep characters and great character progression. They make games with great gameplay.
Everyone at Eidos Montreal is thrilled and honored to be working with Obsidian Entertainment.
Oh, what happened?
Our two studios share a
Oh.
lot of DNA.
Whoa, did that happen during a live?
To us. Choice and consequences.
Did that
for
happen during a
community
live stream?
and
That's
do
crazy. If it did,
justice
that would have been
to
so
great
crazy if
IPs
that
and great
happened during a live
franchises.
stream.
The fact that we're the first partners that they're working with to make a sequel to their franchise feels like we're an important part of their history.
The events of Grounded 2 take place 2 years after the first game. The same 4 teenagers are returning.
So there's Max, Hoops, Willow, and Pete.
Pete.
They're a couple years older, which means they've gone through a bit more high school, a bit more mature. It's 1992. The world's a little bit different.
1992.
But we're still in that fun, nostalgic era of the early 1990s. In Grounded 2, we're moving the action out of the backyard and into the Brook Hollow Community Park.
Grounded 3 is
Not only
probably
is it
going to
bigger,
be
it allows us to
in
tell a
the
lot more
2010s
stories
or
and
something
expand
like
the world of
that.
Grounded by exploring what the community of Brook Hollow has been up to and what they've been through.
The park overall is about 3 times the size of the backyard, and our initial starting area is actually the same size as the entire backyard from the first Grounded.
Oh,
the
wow.
reason we wanted to move into a park wasn't just to create a bigger world, but was to give us the opportunity to explore the community of Brook Hollow and what secrets have they been hiding.
What we love and what we're excited about in terms of the park is the opportunity to create environments and landmarks that are mundane at normal size, but are colossal wonders when you're the size of an ant. Everything from a giant trash can to a community picnic table or a snack bar. All of these areas come to life in a brand new way.
Of course.
I told myself I was prepared.
Of course.
Part
Okay,
of the
there
fun
we
of
go.
Grounded 2 is that the park was evacuated really quickly right before our teens were shrunk. And that means that the park has been sort of turned upside down and is in a topsy-turvy state. And that leads to really fun environmental storytelling, but it also leads into the creation of amazing biomes for our characters to explore. One of my favorite examples of this is the ice cream cart. In all of the commotion, the ice cream vendor's cart has been knocked over and its contents have spilled out into the ground. And what
This is-
this
I'm
means
getting
for
it. It
our
takes 2
young
vibes from
adventurers
this.
Is that they'll be able to explore this frozen cave of interesting challenges and colorful Lovecraftian horror.
I'm getting huge. It takes 2 vibes with
We
this,
have
like crazy.
one anthill that's actually somebody decided to bury a bunch of toxic stuff in the park, and so there's all these toxic chemicals underground. The environment looks very cool and very spooky with all of these sort of chemical pools, and of course nothing can live down there except for one type of insect, the cockroach. We are oftentimes reinventing environments, and in future updates you're going to see a ton of new stuff. You do a lot of fighting against insects of all shapes and sizes. We didn't just want it to look better, we also knew we wanted to add a new layer of strategy. The changes that we've made aren't limited to tuning animations or adjusting attack or defense numbers or making characters or insects move faster or slower. But we did all that too, but there's also an entire sort of rock, paper, scissors strategy involving light attacks, heavy attacks, and blocking.
If I play this game, I'm gonna do a lot of blocking.
Get out of danger quickly or jump in for a quick attack. And almost all the insects in the game will have these abilities now too. Sort of like a chess match, but one that's super frenetic. looks super cool.
So basically, who probably
It's
strikes
ultimately just a
first
ton of fun.
might get eliminated. Okay.
We're leaning into clear playstyles for tanky warriors, low defense, high damage rogues, effect-wielding mages, and ranged hunters. In the first Grounded, we have mutations, and there were weapons and armors that favored different playstyles. In Grounded 2, not only will there be passive mutations, but there will also be active mutations. And a lot of those mutations support these archetypes.
My favorite way to play pretty much any game is chasing after those game-breaking builds. And that's why I'm so excited for what we're doing with archetypes in Grounded 2. I'm all in on the rogue. Now, you can even dual-wield daggers. I've been dialing in this glass cannon build that stacks ambush, assassin, and cardiofan mutations with the wolfbane daggers and the wolf spider armor. It lets me open up combat with massive backstab damage that also inflicts venom. Then, I can use the extra stamina to reposition and try to dodge, rinse, and repeat. It's high risk, high reward, and absolute chaos in all the best way. I'm looking forward to seeing what wild combos the community comes up with and what they inevitably break once they get their hands on the archetype system. It's going to be awesome watching it evolve with player feedback and watching us try to keep up with all of your game-breaking builds.
One of the great things about Grounded is the variety of players it attracts, from builders to crafters and everything in between. If you've ever watched me on Casually Grounded livestream, you'd know that I'm neither. I am a murderer of insects. Personally,
She had to say that so it won't look that bad.
hitting things and bringing the materials like insect body parts back to my friends to use. This way, we keep progressing and playing together.
We're also trying to make sure that armor and equipment are easily understood by the player, especially when they're playing co-op with their friends. It was really, really important for us to deliver on all of that for the bigger space and experience, because that was the only way we could truly support the feature the community has been asking for since the very first Grounded release. Mounts. Our mounts, we call them buggies, have an entire suite of moves and have their own special abilities and attacks.
We really wanted the
That's
buggies
dope.
to be an extension of the player in every way possible. And that meant making sure that buggies had unique and valuable abilities across all the core pillars of Grounded. So that doesn't just mean exploration and travel. That has gameplay implications for combat, crafting, and building as well. Just like how we wanted to expand on player playstyles throughout the game, we're going to make sure that every buggy that we add has its own personality.
When you decide to step up to this kind of play,
Paul Rudd, not right now, buddy.
kind of experience.
Hey guys, let the games begin.
You're a great actor, but not right now.
I told myself I was prepared.
The Red Ant Soldier can enlist up to 2 Red Ant workers to follow you around and help you out. If you get into combat and you don't want to fight while you're saddled on your buggy, you can jump off and they'll fight right alongside you and provide support.
That's good.
Orb Weaver buggies are a little less useful when it comes to general utility, like building a base or harvesting, but they're awesome when it comes to combat. Sure, their defenses aren't super strong, but they're heavy hitters. They're also super fast, and they have some great special abilities, like a scream that allows them to stun lesser-powered insects, and the ability to shoot webs and entangle other creatures. So the Orb Weavers won't be your base-building buggy. You should use the Red Ant Soldier for that. But they're super fun for exploration and combat. Red Ant Soldiers and Orb Weaver Spiders will be available at Game Preview launch. There will be others in the future, but those are the 2 we're starting with. The connection that our Grounded community has with us is something we want to keep forging with the sequel as we make an even bigger game than the original.
Pretty much from day one, we knew we wanted to return to game preview for Grounded 2. Sure, it comes with some trade-offs, like the game's not done and it's out to the world, but there's so much value in building it alongside the community. Buggies change how you traverse and navigate the park. What we're doing with Grounded 2 is we're actually keeping zip lines held back so we can see how players engage with buggies, and then we can tweak zip lines to bring them back over time to really complement that buggy experience and make exploring the park
that makes
far more
sense.
fun. That kind of feedback loop helped shape the original Grounded, and we wanted to shape the design for Brook Hollow Park, archetypes, buggies, all of it. We also learned a lot from that first time around. One thing that stood out immediately, players blazed through our content, especially the story. That makes sense. Story, characters, world building, that's kind of Obsidian's thing. It's the flavor we bring to the survival genre. So this time, we're starting with a much bigger baseline.
There's been an explosion at Brook Hollow Park. Chaos descended on a ceremony commemorating the 2-year anniversary of when 4 teenagers were miniaturized against their will.
One of our favorite parts of the first game was watching the community uncover clues and spin up theories. This time around, we're leaning even more into that, and we'll be keeping a close eye on what our players discover and how they interpret it. Because you never know what might inspire us as development moves forward.
We really started to hit our groove at the end of Grounded 1. We found that being open about what we were planning and then following through was key to building trust with the community. As a small team, we had to experiment with update pacing and scope, and what we found resonated the most with all of you were bigger, beefier updates, even if it took us a little longer to land. So, that's the plan. Larger, more complete updates spaced out just enough so we can take your feedback seriously and make every drop count. You can expect in our big updates, new buggies, new biomes, new building pieces, all the good stuff. And we're launching with a public roadmap so everyone knows what to be excited about in the future.
All of us at Obsidian Entertainment and IDOS Montreal are super excited about how close we are to letting all of you players get shrunk a second time and explore the all-new park on buggies in Grounded 2. If you're a returning Grounded player, we're really looking forward to you experiencing all the improvements. If this is your first time getting Tiny, then all I can tell you is that a world with an entirely new perspective and an entirely new feel awaits you in Brook Hollow Park. It's time to ride together and survive together.
Yo, that's actually kind of cool. I actually kind of would buy this. Not now, though. Okay, Grounded 2. Yeah, I missed a lot of stuff last week. I'm kind of glad I didn't stream. I'm kind of glad I'm streaming it now. Overall, with all the announcements, I actually liked it. What was the one? The one that shocked me the most was the Xbox handheld. That is going to be something. Would I buy it? It really depends on the price. I've been hearing rumors it's going to be around $800, which I feel like that is fair. I could react to like the Meat Boy gameplay or like stuff that IGN also talked about, Sonic Racing Cross Worlds, but I feel like I can look at that at my own time. That's really not major. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna end the stream on the Red app. If you're watching the Red app, I'm gonna end stream. But if you're watching this on the Purple app, we're gonna raid somebody real quick. So thank you all so much for watching. I will most likely be back live tomorrow at 6 or 7 p.m. EST. I might play actually the Banjo-Kazooie game and like the Tony Hawk game if the demos are out. Or if not, I'll play like Roblox. So I'll see y'all all next time. Goodbye and deuces.